Hello my friend and welcome to my channel. Today I've got Painted Polish Blarney Bling, Pretty Fingers by Robin, Wizards number 69, and Maniology Straight Up Black, Marshmallow, Front Page, and Frozen. I've already gotten started with Nailtique's Formula 2 on my nails, and here is Painted Polish's Blarney Bling. Y'all, this is like the best accent nail color. But you guys know I can't resist. I'm going to paint all of them with this. It is definitely a Blarney Bling polish. How adorable. But I'm going to go mess it up and put some, stamping on a couple of them. I wouldn't call it messing up, really. Hi, Woody. How you doing? All right. Good to go. Going to go in with the second coat of that. And it builds up beautifully. And it's stunning. We're going to top it with some Rescue Me top coat. Get it to dry down so we can do our playing. There we go. That's so scrumptious. Love it. Alright, there's a swatch photo of it on its own. I decided to go ahead and top it with the American Classics Jealous. It is a little thick. Them glitter polishes can do that. And I wanted it to be smoothed out a little better. So I'm going to feed it some thick top coat, and to make it dry down quick again, I'm going to use the SE Speed Setter this time. Eventually I will get to the playing part, I promise. Capping that free edge. And there is another swatch photo of it on its own. Wizards 69 by Pretty Fingers by Robin. It's the Wizards plate, and it is so cute. I love it. And I do love that on most of her plates, get that blue film off, by the way. That's what we're doing. I love that she does different sizes of the images typically on these plates. Cleaning it with some acetone. And I'm going to wipe it down with a little bit of alcohol and a lint-free wipe. And go after it with my brush. I don't want any crummies left on there. I'm just getting crazy with it. There we go. Wipe it again, girl, because you just messed up and went at it. Get the little crummies off. Maniology Straight Up Black. That'll be our base stamping polish today. I'm going to stamp these images out. I'm going to use a couple of cube stampers for Maniology and a scraper. And I'm just going to pick out a couple of these little images on this side because my nails are itty bitty shorts. They're not nubbins, but they are quite short. That image picked up beautifully. Now, I'm just going to be honest. I wasn't as crazy about this one as I thought I would be. I just didn't pick the right colors, and sometimes that happens. But I will tell you that I wore this for a full 5 or 6 days. It wasn't so bad that I needed to take it off. It just wasn't my favorite. And I know we all have manicures that are like that. So I'm going to grab a different image. I'm going to put these on my thumb and ring fingernail today as my accent nails. And that one picked up beautifully. These stamping plates are etched really, really well. I love that I don't have problems. I don't have to fuss with getting the images to pick up on my stamper. Removing all that excess that we don't want. There it is. We're going to clean up our stamping plate with some acetone. Got my little Maniology cotton claw out here today. Love these things. Cleaning the back of my plate and my little stampy mat. And my scraper card. Alright, here we go. We've got Marshmallow and Luna. I end up deciding not to use Luna. It's just too light. I wanted something a little darker. So this is the marshmallow. We're using that like for the face and the hands. Itty bitty dots with this dotting tool. I think it would have been really cool also to use like some metallics or hollow polishes for these filling in the images. I think that would have really popped nicely. But it's all good. Alright, so I decided to trade Luna for Front Page. It's a little bit of a darker gray. Not nothing crazy, just a little change. And we're going to go in and fill in like the beard And we'll see what else. Maybe nothing else. I don't know. Yep, looks like I'm just doing the beards. And I didn't show it yet, but there we go. Flip it over. You can see they're very cute images. I love it. And I decided also to pull out Frozen. And we're going to use this to fill in like just any open spots like in the cape or around it, you know, like the swishies that are around the wizard. Very very cool looking, but just to give it some more dimension and not just have Blarney Bling sneaking through, I decided to change to a little detail brush from the dotting tool, because a lot of these look like kind of like wrinkles in the cape, and I decided I would just be better off. Oh, I'm trying to go in the wrong one. Crazy girl. Trying to pick up the gray instead of the frosty white one. Frozen. That's it. And I am going over on the cane, or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. The staff. There we go. I think that works better. Staff works better than cane. And the back of it looks really gross and crazy, but when you flip it over and check it out, you can see that it peeks through just right. Just the right amount. And I do really, really love doing these too. I know y'all keep hearing me talk about, I love this and I love that, but you know, I like to let y'all know what I like. And I do really enjoy doing the decals, making your own decals with stamped images. I've got one strand on that brush that needs to be trimmed. It's sticking out like, making me crazy. Because it throws me off because it catches on the image and it doesn't have any paint on it. No polish on it. So we're just filling it in. Dee-da-da-da-da-da. Flip it over, check it out, liking it pretty good. Alright, I am going to apply some sticky base coat to my nails. Now I did let those decals dry down for about 20 to 30 minutes. And then I'm applying the sticky base coat so that they will transfer over. I'm doing that to my thumb and my ring fingernail. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. I'm going to let that dry just for a little bit, a few seconds maybe. And then we're going to plop in and apply these little wizards. Now, the background is very distracting. I get it. I went a little crazy on it. But that's like I said, it wasn't my favorite manicure, but it wasn't my least favorite. We're going to top this with the sealer stamping from She Modern. And it's going to seal those images in without smearing them. And you know it's dry when it goes matte. And I think that's cool. Had too much on my brush, so I scraped a little back off and went back at it, trying to apply that quite even. And once that is totally dry, I'm going in with the Essie Speed Setter, and we're going to seal these in. Ta-da! Capping that free edge. I have feeling Woody's coming. Hi Woody, how you doing? Thank you, thank you. Woody is my orange wood stick. That's, well, I know it's crazy, but we named him. And I say we, me and my friends here on YouTube named him. He got so much camera time that he needed a name. There we go. Cap that free edge. And voila, we are done. There is my manicure. I do hope you enjoyed this one today. I want to thank you for watching. Until next time, be good to yourself.